I'm Executive Director Kevin Robertson, and this is the KDA Video Minute for Friday, February 23rd. Well, first up, as a reminder from what we talked about last week, today is the deadline for bills to be out of their House of Origin in the Senate and the House. So it's a big deadline for the legislature. As of this moment, when we're talking about the legislature, Senate Bill 103 has not been up for debate, has not been acted on. However, it is not dead because it is an exempt bill. It's still a good sign that no action was taken, but it will technically remain active until the end of this session. So we still need to be vigilant. We still need to be aware of what's going on with Senate Bill 103 and that 20% rule that it would eliminate. The other bill that we have of interest is House Bill 2453. That's the bill that has to do with the dentist and the dental hygienist licensure compact. That bill did come out of the legislature yesterday, out of the House, and so it now moves on to the Senate for further action. So following this legislative deadline, there will be a 2-day recess, and then the legislature comes back on Wednesday, February 28th, and from there they'll push for the next 4 weeks until their first adjournment at the end of March. So that's kind of what's going on with the session. Things are really busy now. I'm sure that you all heard, just when your local newspaper, that earlier this week, the bill that had to do with that flat tax, that veto override failed. So now the legislature really is in, I don't want to say panic mode, but they certainly are in a mode where they're trying to figure out what they're going to do on tax relief. And the governor has suggested or warned that she would call that legislature back this year if they don't get tax relief back to citizens. So that's sort of the ongoing politics of this legislative session. This past Tuesday, we did hold another Zoom town hall meeting for all our members. We had several people on the call. We talked about legislature, what's going on with the different bills. Certainly, again, Senate Bill 103, that 20% rule bill, as well as the licensure compact. We talked about some of that virtual credit card, the engagement we're having with the Department of Insurance to get an opinion on that, and then some of those DIR bills, those dental insurance reform bills. So those are ongoing. We know medical loss ratio. The Council on Insurance Legislators put forth a template kind of compromise on that bill. So we'll need to look at that and see how that might move forward next year. So those are some of the issues. Good news that on adult Medicaid, the legislature has, or at least the committees have recommended $1.9 million to be used for adult preventative services. So that is something that would be new. So we've been working with our stakeholders to promote that particular issue as well this session and having a positive outcome. Well, we're less than 2 months away from the Midwest Dental Conference, and that's important for us because the KDA, of course, has our annual General Assembly meeting during that conference. So on Friday, April 12th at the Midwest Dental Conference at the downtown Sheridan, the KDA will have its General Assembly. Please put that on your calendar and plan to attend. We have a couple other events that will take place during the Midwest Dental Conference, including our Career Opportunity Mix and Mingle. That will be an event for dental students as well as those dentists out there that are looking to transition their dental practices or find perhaps an associate for their practice. And I also want to remind everyone that following our General Assembly on the afternoon of Friday, April 12th, we will have a short membership reception. So all the members are invited to participate in that. Hopefully you can come to the General Assembly first and participate. But if you're in Kansas City for the Midwest Dental Conference, we'd love to have you immediately following the KDA General Assembly around 2:30 or 3 o'clock on Friday, April 12th. And that wraps this edition of KDA Video.